Hello, I'm Lee Turner, British Ambassador. I wanted to update you on what last week's election result means for UK citizens here in Austria. Prime Minister Johnson has said he's committed to ratifying the Brexit withdrawal agreement quickly so that the UK can leave the EU with a deal on the 31st of January 2020. The new government will be holding the Queen's speech on Thursday, and we expect the withdrawal agreement bill to be introduced soon after that. It follows that it's now highly unlikely that the UK will leave the EU with no deal. Rather, the UK will leave the EU at the end of January, barring very improbable scenarios, with a withdrawal agreement in place. In particular, the parts of the withdrawal agreement dealing with citizens' rights will protect your rights to continue to live and work in Austria after the 31st of January for the rest of your lives. If, as expected, the UK leaves the EU on the 31st of January, there will then be a so-called implementation period lasting until the 31st of December 2020. During this period, you can continue to move and live freely in any member state. All those people who live in Austria at the end of the implementation period will be allowed to stay, and your rights to work or study, as well as your access to health care, benefits and education, will be protected. In addition, aggregation rules for pensions, including uprating, will be protected for your lifetime, as will your rights to bring existing close family members to live with you in Austria. Just to be clear, you may hear continued talk of a possible no deal if we have not negotiated a free trade agreement with the EU before the end of the implementation period. But this refers to trade arrangements, not to your residency rights in Austria. I know some of you are disappointed that certain questions, such as the future recognition of professional qualifications or the right to move to other EU countries after Brexit, do not form part of the withdrawal agreement. Once the UK has left the EU, the UK and the other member states will enter into the second phase of the negotiations, where these will be discussed. This embassy will be working closely with the Austrian authorities to ensure a smooth implementation of the withdrawal agreement, and we will keep you informed of the key developments. There are likely to be actions that you will need to take in the coming months, so please remember to sign up for email alerts on our Living in Austria guide on gov.uk and follow us on social media. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.